research and you immediately told me this was a good wine list. How did you know?
Okay, so when I sit down to look at a wine list, I can know in like 3 to 5 seconds, honestly, if it's gonna be a good wine list or not. And there's a couple things that I'm looking for. So one of the first things I'm gonna look for are the grape varieties. So are they all your basic traditional grape varieties, or are there some unique ones that maybe you haven't heard of before, or the average individual is not necessarily going to know what those grape varieties are. So in this case, there's like Verdelho, there's Friulano, there's some really interesting, unique grape varieties that the average individual probably isn't as familiar with. The next thing I'm looking at are the regions. So for some of the major grape varieties, are the regions major like top end regions that are producing some of the best examples of that grape variety. So for example, when I look at the Prosecco Superiore, this Prosecco is coming from Valdobbiadene. That's like the primo top region for Prosecco in Italy. So I'm looking at that, and then the last thing that I'm gonna look at is, do they have things that are kind of unique and out of the ordinary? Like in this instance, they have a pet nat, they have some orange wine, they have some really unique things. It's not just your typical like grocery store brands, grocery store varieties that everyone is familiar with. So I'm kind of gonna look and see if it looks like the person that built this wine list knows their stuff, is up on the trends in the industry, and is not just buying the basic stuff that you can find everywhere, but is buying some unique and fun different things. So that's kind of how I know.
All right, cool, thanks.